Hi, I'm Christopher Holm from Team Southside. I'm driving the Nationals this year in ice hockey. This weekend we were in Duluth and racing. I raced Friday, Sunday and Saturday. And Friday we did the Dominator. I did very good there. I qualified as number 4 or something like that, I do think. So I get beaten by Kai Palin, but still I feel like it goes very good with the riding and everything. So I was looking forward to race this Saturday. So the Saturday was going actually very good. The practice feels very good. I had good speed on my sled, and but in the first 2 rounds of the qualification, I did get pinched in the first starting corner, so I get dead last almost, and the last qualification I get run into when I crossed the line, so I fall off the sled. So I almost didn't make the LCQ, and in the LCQ I get second last and didn't make the final. The Sunday I did a little bit better. I was going good, but still I fall off my sled in the qualification, so I needed to go to LCQ. In the LCQ I did very good. I was racing good. I feel very good, and everything was going very well until I missed my control over the sled out of the rhythm section, and I crashed and fell off. So I didn't make the final. I was in 3rd place, so I could actually just relax. But now I could look back and learn from it, and I'm gonna go from there and work hard and do better next time we're gonna race. Upcoming Sunday, we're gonna go up to Jackson Hole and do some practice and testing and tuning before this weekend. The next weekend, the race there is going to be much higher, so we need to try different kind of stuff on the sled and prepare ourselves to do better. And now we're going to be staying there the whole week and getting to know the air, and maybe we could do much better than in the upcoming race in the Nationals in Jackson Hole.
I'm Victor Hertin. I ride for Team Southside Polaris in Pro Light class. Duluth was a pretty good weekend for us. We did pretty well in Saturday. Had a 1 heat win and a 2nd place in the qualifying, so it was straight to the final, and I did make a 5th place out there, and it was a really good day. Feel confidence on the sled and felt more confidence all the time we ride there. On Sunday we had some big changes because of the track. It was so different from Saturday, so it's a little bit hard for me. Didn't that well in the qualifying races, but felt good in the LCQ, but I had a start crash there, so I didn't make the final. Well, we have 2 weeks now to Wyoming, so we'll be doing some testings back here in Princeton at ERX, and it feels better all the time we ride, so it's gonna be good. And we're leaving on Sunday up to the mountains to Wyoming Jackson Hole. We're gonna have more testing out there because of the height difference and to get used to the height there. So we are prepared for the weekend and hoping for top 3 on the podium there.
I'm from Sweden. I compete here in the States for Team Southside Polaris in Pro AM women. I've done my first race in Duluth past weekend, and I did quite okay. The first race, and I was a bit nervous and didn't get so much practice before, but the sled feels good, and yeah, I'm starting to get along with it. And I'm getting ready for the next race. Sunday we're leaving to the mountains to Wyoming for some more testing before the next race. We'll see how the weekend will turn out, and hopefully I'll get on the podium.
My name is Kylie Fosna. I'm a rider for Team Southside Polaris, racing the women's Pro-Am class. this past weekend was our first race at Duluth and Spirit Mountain. Had, I think, 4 or 5 days of practice coming into the event, so mentally I was kind of, confident because I got a couple days to ride, but I wasn't feeling the best going into the event because I didn't feel like I had the speed that I needed. Obviously, I didn't know what to expect coming into the event. This is my first year ever doing snowcross, but I made do with what I had. Friday we had some bad luck. My sled ended up having some malfunctions in my second heat, so that put me out of contention for the main event completely, unfortunately. So I just looked at it, stayed positive, and I took it as a learning curve. I sat down the whole afternoon and watched racing. I watched the women's class. I got to see the speed that I need to be at. And, I gained a little confidence coming into to Sunday, because Saturday was an off day also. So coming into Sunday, I felt a little better. I went out for practice, loosened up a little bit, and then went out for the heat races. I ended up getting second in my first heat race, and then fifth in my second heat. And I advanced straight to the main event. So I went into the main event feeling pretty good. I was on the front row. Got an okay start. I'm still struggling with the green light thing, but I'll get it down. And so I ended up wrecking in the first turn in my first ever main event. So that pushed me back a little bit. I had to start from behind, but I kept my head down and I charged forward as far as I could. I believe I salvaged a 10th place position that weekend. So it's a start. It was my first ever race, so I've got some more time under my belt now, and I'm looking forward to going to Jackson Hole next race. So coming into Jackson Hole, I'm feeling a lot more confident mentally and physically on the sleds. I've gotten some more time under my belt on the machine, and with the team we've done some testing, and I'm starting to feel a lot better all in all. So we're gonna leave in a couple days. We're gonna head up there a couple days early before the event starts. We're gonna do some testing in the mountains, get used to the elevation and the temperature changes, and should go good. Hopefully keep it on, keep it upright, and turns out better than the last weekend.
Hi, Oskar Norum here, racing for Team Southside Polaris, racing in Pro Light this winter in US, first time here. Racing up in Duluth didn't went so well for me. The race on Saturday I tweaked my knee, so it hurts a little, but I could race the whole day, but unfortunately I couldn't race at Sunday, so that was a bummer, but I think I will come back and be back on the sled soon. So.
Hey, my name is Jamie, Team Southside Polaris mechanic, out here in Princeton, Minnesota, getting the shop, so it's ready for the next round. Headed out to Wyoming, just going to be in some altitude, so got some work to do there. We don't race in altitude much back home, so should be an interesting weekend. Duluth went pretty well. We went 5th in Pro Light. We had an off in Pro. The guy came off. He was doing great though. Hopefully hoping for a better weekend in Pro next weekend. Women went 5-5, I believe, in Pro Women, which was great for a small team coming out here. And we're just trying to get on the box, show the big boys that we can hang.
Hello, what's up? My name is Robin Holmström. I have come over from Finland to wrench for my friend Victor Herté and Team Southside. We have the first race weekend behind us and we learned a lot. And now we're heading out to Wyoming for the second round. We will go out Sunday to start testing in the altitude. Really looking forward and hoping for the best.
I'm Hjalmar Forsberg. I'm from Sweden. I'm a mechanic for Team Southside Polaris. we've been practiced at ERX for a couple of weeks, and last weekend we went to Duluth to try our first race here at the Nationals. It was a tough race, many good drivers. Now we're heading for Wyoming, where the next round's gonna be, and we're gonna be there for about a week to practice and testing the sleds and do all the adjustments to probably get in top 10.